Rams coming off a tough loss versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, face the Cowboys on the road off a bye. Cowboys are 6-point favorites versus this Rams team. Something about this game tells me, who would I rather have, Mike McCarthy or Sean McVay? I'll take Sean McVay. Who would I rather have, Dak Prescott or Matthew Stafford? I'll take Matthew Stafford all day long. Who would I rather have, Cooper Kupp or CeeDee Lamb? I'll take Cooper Kupp. And then Puka Nacua is more talented than anyone else on that offense combined. In a game on the road in Dallas, where Dallas is pumping their chest out because we barely beat the lowly Chargers, I smell upset. I smell Sean McVay taking a step back versus the Chargers, and Mike Tomlin, who's actually a great head coach. Aaron Donald has been Dak Prescott's dad over the past few years. So for me, I think this is a perfect storm for an upset. The Rams are reeling a little bit. They want to get back on track. The Cowboys are just the Cowboys, and off a bye, Mike McCarthy's not generally a guy who ends up getting his team more prepared. They usually come out more flat off a bye under Mike McCarthy. So I'm going to go upset here. I just have a feeling the Rams are going to be able to take care of business. If you're going to struggle versus the Chargers, basically a home game on the road in LA, I'm going to take LA to come in there in Dallas and beat you.
Couple of things to think about with this game. Sean McVay obviously has the edge head coaching wise. Running backs, I'd give it to the Cowboys with Tony Pollard. Receivers, I'll give the Rams the edge. Defense, so it's kind of a split game. So I think this will be a very close game. So 6.5 is the Cowboys spread. I think that the Rams will cover this game. If I had to pick one over the other, the Cowboys should win this game. But you're right. You have a head coaching mismatch, and it's a pretty big gap too. Like Mike McCarthy, Sean McVay. Who do I think can scheme up better offensive plays? Sean McVay or Brian Schottenheimer? Who's going to be able to execute in the red zone? Sean McVay or Brian Schottenheimer? Well, the Cowboys have one of the worst red zone efficiencies in the NFL. I sense a lot of Brett Aubrey field goals in this game because they just can't seem to execute in the red zone. I will take the Rams as well. I think these are two teams that are actually pretty evenly matched. Cowboys on paper might have a better roster, but they're fraudulent. I think if the Rams, the big concern for the Rams should be if they can contain Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, say what you will about him disappearing in games, but that offensive line for the Rams, pretty poor. Can Micah Parsons have a bounce back game? I don't know, but I like the Rams.
Yeah, maybe the Cowboys will just lose to everyone in the NFC West, though. You lost to the Cardinals, which was the most embarrassing loss, dare I say, by any team so far this year, because the Bills with the Patriots, you can at least say, hey, that's a division rival. Shit happens. Look at what happened with the Jaguars, and then it's happened to a few other teams here, and then you get absolutely destroyed by the 49ers, so maybe it's just a thing where Cowboys are just terrible matching up against these West Coast teams.
They got wrecked by the Cardinals, too.
Yeah, Josh Dobbs, better quarterback so far this season than Dak Prescott, given his situation. Matthew Stafford, clearly better than Dak Prescott, who can't seem to finish in the end zone.
Yeah, I think, I'll take the Rams in this game just because of better coaching, better execution, and it's really hard to stop that Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp wide receivers. And the Steelers could do it, but the Steelers defense is a lot more legit than the Cowboys are.
They have their corners too.
Yeah, I think the Rams, as long as they can game plan properly around Micah Parsons, then they'll be fine as far as getting points on the board.
Yeah, and that's the formula to do it in this game. Weird that this one's at 1 o'clock. I would think it'd be like a 4 o'clock game, but
this could even be a Sunday night game. Still better than that Sunday night game.
Yeah, still better than Tyson Badgett versus Justin Fraud the Herbert.